Where you got?
Quickly grab a packet. We're behind.
Joe.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We must be seated and working. I was looking around to see who's on task. Trayvon is working silently on his way down.
My coffee, my throat dry.
The first 5, Sunny, the first 5 are silent.
You don't care.
Deductions are going to start now for not following the expectations. You've had a chance to go back and redo the whole thing. You know how to do the first 5. You've wasted time. Hop on your 2 now. Pins on paper. Alright, Denari, mine's 4. That's any questions in the first 5? Denari. Y'all, we're in danger of losing our recess because we're not going to make it through the lesson. Pins on paper, voices off. Sunny, Jason, mine's 4.
What else need to?
Oh, baby. We're gonna talk. I don't care. Don't let them call me boo, this, that, and other. Babe and all that. Don't call me that.
Talking back to the detention, Sunny. I have Mary Lewis and Destin working quickly on their 2 now. I've got Anaya's pin on paper. Jason. Elijah's working quietly on his 2 now. So is Milan. Everybody's pin should be on paper. Everybody's voice should be off pins.
Hey, boy, I sit down when I want to sit down.
Y'all, first 5 are silence. 2 minutes and change to finish your do now and your hustle.
Oh.
Yes, we should be able to put that.
Charles.
I need a close one. I'll just decide.
Nobody's gonna earn landing after having their voice on in the first 5.
So funny.
Alright, freeze. The expectation is voices off in the first 5 for a reason. Right now we're wasting time. If I have to redirect the class again, we're just going to lose recess. Because we're not focused and we're not learning. We're not getting our reps, and we're not ready for the lesson. If I have to call us all to a stop again, it's just going to be no recess today. There's no reason for that. Everybody knows how to act in the first 5. It's unacceptable. I shouldn't have any talking. Jason, step aside for a second. Finish your do now and your hustle. Alright, we're gonna kill recess.
We got Sonny.
Finish your do now and your hustle. Let's get back on track. Stephen, +4 for working through distractions. Justin, +4 for working through distractions. You've got 1 minute and change. Finish.
I didn't do nothing.
Voice is on in the first 5.
I'm gonna call my grandmother.
All right.
She won't.
We have had a rough start to class. Let's try to focus down. Everybody turn over to page 1. Turn over to page 1. We need to bring the voices off in 3, in 2, 1. Answer to number 1. How did the framers address the problem of individual rights? How did the framers address the problem of individual rights? I need to see your hands. Charles. B. B. He thinks B. They included a president appointed judicial branch. Someone else. What do you think, Destin? A. A. They included 3 branches of government. C. Individual rights. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Here. C. Janisha. C. C is correct. Number 2. What was the purpose of the Bill of Rights, Chase? D. To include freedoms not in the U.S. Constitution. Correct. All right. I'm looking around. We were so distracted we didn't have a chance for the constructive response. What you got, Destin? Hang on, whoa. Go ahead, Destin.
Then nobody should get hurt on a few.
hurt, or abuse. My mistake when you throw things in my class.
In the garbage can too?
Yep.
Wow.
How does our Constitution protect us from tyranny? It doesn't want anyone to be abused. How did it specifically outline a way to keep people from being abused, Trey? How is the Constitution organized so that we're on the constructive response? Come on, what do you have? Yes. Page 1. Everybody, we are on page 1. Think about it. Dustin? Don't know? Eric doesn't know? Really? What you got, Larry? What you got? How does the Constitution protect us from tyranny? Jace? Yes. How do we keep from having too much power in the middle of the government, abusing everyone? Eric? Checks and balances is a good one. Great. One more. Milan. Yes, there we go. Now we're in class. All right. Look at this photo right here. Sunny, what's happening in the photo?
I think they doing this.
I still got people online. Freeze! I can't.
I think they're doing national.
No. It's gonna be a -4 if I hear somebody talking over Sunny. All right, listen. I can't hear. You must not be talking over people. Sunny, what's happening in the photograph?
I think they're doing national.
They are. Why? What is he doing? Why is he not doing it, Eric?
You saw my hand raised, you call on him.
-4.
No, that's not fair.
Eric, why? Go ahead, Denari.
Because if you listen, they only all play one verse of the song, and if you listen to the other verse, they talk about sending us back to Africa.
No.
Slavery or something.
Bring the voices out. Bring the voices out. We're gonna have to move. We're gonna have to move. He's protesting. He's protesting the national anthem because black people were being shot. And he didn't want them to be treated unfairly, so he was kneeling instead of having his hand over his heart. Alright, here's your hustle. Here's your hustle. This is up. We didn't get our whole. Ready? Charles, turn around, track the board. Alright, number 1. Check it if you got it right. The answer to number 1, splitting power between state and federal government. Dustin? Almost, nope. Eric? Federalism. Yep. Check it if you got it right. There you go, Shania. There you go, Sweetria. Number 2, dividing the responsibilities. Dividing the responsibilities. Go ahead, Eric. Separation of powers. I still have people talking. We cannot learn. No, you can follow along because you can get it done. Number 3, great compromise. Write it down if you got it right. Check it if you didn't. I'm just going to scroll through because we've lost too much time. Number 4 is Proclamation of 1763. Write it down if you missed it. Check it if you got it right. Number 5. The process of becoming a citizen is naturalization. I'm just going to roll through them because we've lost too much time. Janisha's getting them down. Sanika's getting them down. Trey, make sure your pen is on paper.
Bill of Rights.
6 is Bill of Rights. America's first government, Articles of Confederation. Get them down if you didn't. Check them if you got them right. 2 houses. 2 houses is bicameral. The Senate and the House, 2 houses is bicameral government. Trey, make sure you got them written down.
I do.
I don't see you on your hustle. I need to make sure everybody's on their hustle. I've got several people not on their hustle, Trey. Trey, you're still not on your hustle. Denari, you're still not on your hustle. Nine, checks and balances. Get it if you missed it. Check if you got it right. Process by which we elect the president is the electoral college. Alright. Quickly turn to page 3. You see everybody flip over to page 3. There's a photo of Donald Trump. Spark me when you're done. Silently spark me when you're done. Larry's ready. Charles is ready. I need a silent spark when you're done. I need a silent spark when you're ready, Jace. Almost have everybody. Great. Alright, read along the top of page 3 as I read aloud. The New York Times newspaper recently released a story explaining how it's possible that Donald Trump has never paid his taxes. After the story was published, Mr. Trump threatened to sue the newspaper. If he wins the lawsuit, the New York Times will need to take down the article and pay money. Alright, you have 3 questions. I want you to read them silently and answer them on your paper. This is silent and solo. You have 3 minutes to answer these questions. 3 minutes. Starts now.
Should they be writing in complete sentences?
I think so.
Yes, complete sentences. Good urgency, Larry Lewis. Much better, Trayvon.
There you go, Jace.
Nice.
Janisha has me folks in the back of this board. Paper straight away.
Excellent, Janish.
Get answers to all 3. and then we're gonna move on. Go ahead, Destin. Should the newspaper have to pay Mr. Trump money?
No.
Destin. Well, I love the enthusiasm, y'all, but we have to be able to hear. Destin, why?
No, because nothing deserves that. He knows the truth.
Okay. Does anyone want to build on that, Milan?
Because the First Amendment, it says that freedom of speech or the press or the right of the people,
Peaceably assemble?
peaceably.
Peaceably assemble. So the First Amendment, I'm talking over here, I feel like I hear whispers. Think so? So the First Amendment guards against freedom of the press and freedom of speech, is what you're saying? Got it. So they should be allowed to hold Donald Trump accountable?
No.
They shouldn't. Let me rephrase that a different way. Should they be allowed to publish something saying he's never paid his taxes? Yes. Because there's freedom of the press, right? So should he be allowed to sue them for reporting?
No.
Okay. All right, so that's what we're going to talk about today. This is our compelling question. Should all speech be protected under the First Amendment?
No.
Should all speech? That's the question we're going to answer today. Let's read the First Amendment.
No.
I'm going to start reading, and then I'm going to ask somebody to continue reading. Everybody should be looking at the First Amendment on page 3. The First Amendment. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion. Shania, can you continue reading?
Or
Prohibiting
the free exercise through or
abridging
abridging the freedom of speech
great
or
of the press or Destin pick up
prohibiting the free exercise through or with
Are you stuck?
Yeah, I can read.
Go ahead, Sonny.
Hold on.
Or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press
Or of the rights of the people, peaceable,
peaceably to assemble
assemble, and the petition of the government for the redress and
yes. Thank you. Okay. We're going to move on to page 4. Everybody flip page 4 and silently spark me when you're done. Then you have the best spark. I got Eric that time. I got Eric that time. Let's see again. Here we go. Voices are off in 3. Voices are off in 2. All voices should be off right now. Our aim for today, write this at the top of page 4. Is someone still talking? Go. You're making it so much work today.
I would be quiet.
Jason. Eric is getting the aim down. Sanitria is getting the aim down. Historians will be able to. So at the top of your page it says, I will be able to determine whether all speech should be protected under the First Amendment. You will be able to decide for yourself, should all speech be protected? We know that the First Amendment protects freedom of speech, but should all speech be protected? I see people's pens moving. Take another 10 seconds to get that aim down so you've got it in your mind. Silently spark me when you're done. Anaya's ready. Destin's ready. Sunny's ready. Steven's ready. It's a good spark to me. All right. Here are your notes. Okay, Anaya, I'm going to have you Yeah, just because I don't want you to get in trouble. I'm gonna have you move right here. This is a distraction thing that's happening right now. I just want you to move. Yeah. This desk by
Your boyfriend.
5. Let's go quick. Two. 1. Alright, notes. Here you go. Here are your notes. This is what you need to access the test today. Larry. Here are your notes. Steven's getting them down. You can buy one. We're gonna bring our voices up in 3, in 2. Alright, deductions start now. The Bill of Rights was added. I still have people talking. Larry, my score. The Bill of Rights was added to the Constitution in order to protect the rights and freedoms of its citizens. The First Amendment, make sure you've got both. The First Amendment grants, among other rights, the freedom of speech to all Americans. This was designed so that citizens could criticize the government. It's just not working. There's too much talk.
Right here, behind Elijah.
Right here, in front of the lawn, next to Elijah. Alright, here you go. Next bit of notes. In Shank versus the United States, the Supreme Court decided